How did US voting rights evolve for the GED? Imagine a country where only a small group of people could vote, and many others were kept out. That was how voting was in the early days of the United States. At first, the Constitution did not clearly say who could vote. Each state decided its own rules. Most states only allowed white men who owned property to vote. This meant women, African Americans, Native Americans, and poor white men could not vote at all. As time went on, things started to change. By the mid-1800s, most states removed the property ownership rule. This allowed almost all white men to vote, no matter how much land they owned. Then, after the Civil War, the 15th Amendment was added in 1870. It said that no one could be kept from voting because of their race or color. This was a big step for African American men. But even after this, many faced unfair barriers like literacy tests and threats that stopped them from voting. In 1920, the 19th Amendment was added. It gave women the right to vote, no matter their gender. This was a huge change because women had been fighting for this right for many years. For years later, in 1924, Native Americans were made U.S. citizens through the Indian Citizenship Act. Most Native Americans could now vote, but some states kept them from voting for a little while longer. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 was another major change. It made it illegal to use unfair practices like literacy tests and poll taxes to stop people from voting. It also gave the federal government the power to watch over elections in places with a history of discrimination. Then, in 1971, the voting age was lowered from 21 to 18 through the 26th Amendment. This allowed more young people to take part in choosing leaders. Throughout history, the United States has worked to make voting fairer and more inclusive. States still run many parts of elections, but federal laws and constitutional amendments make sure everyone has a fair chance to vote. For GED students, knowing this history helps understand how voting is a key part of democracy. It shows how the country has tried to include more people in making decisions. Learning about these changes helps us see how government and citizenship work together to protect everyone's rights.